Hello and good morning YouTube, and welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading of the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, what's in their head, heart and overall what's going on, and anything that is in between these two coming together at this time. So let's go in, and then later on today, maybe tomorrow, I will do messages of love from your Divine Masculine, or messages that he wants you to know. I'm going to be using my brand new deck that just arrived this morning, the Aleister Crowley Soth Tarot deck. Beautiful deck. So I'm going to go with that one for the masculine, and my romantic tarot for the feminine. So let's see. Play with the energies, reverse the roles, whatever. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't worry. Just click off. Maybe there's another one that is your message. There are so many couples coming into union right now. It is going to be almost impossible to resonate to a fair few. I might only resonate to one, or you might only get bits of the message that resonate for you. Don't get disheartened. Click off. Go and find a video that connects with the title, that you connect to with the title, and see where you go from there. I won't be reading reversals today. I don't want to do it. Can't be bothered. I think everything's upside down, back to front, reverse, redo, recycle, rehash, all the rest of it. I think just to put that kind of reversal thing in there, it will just take it what it is. What it could be one way or the other. I don't think I'm going to get fickle at all about it. Just basically see what it is, and we'll see. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with the Aleister Crowley deck then. So I'm going to give it a decent shake up. Hope you're all doing well. Well, okay. We've got a new moon coming in the weekend. I'm very much affected by the moon. I don't know if anybody else is. If you are, go and check out the video I uploaded this morning. It's regarding the healing, the new moon, and what it's going to bring in for healing. There were some really lovely messages there on how to deal with this time of sit down and be patient and waiting. It was really showing you and thanking you for, and congratulating you on how far you have already come on this journey. And having patience to sit back and do nothing, when we've always been so used to being the active one that chases to fix and heal, has probably been one of the major lessons for me in this. And that really came through this morning in the morning message from the moon cycle that's coming in. So go check that out. It really was a lovely read. And I'm sure you'll find some kind of satisfaction or just some kind of peace from it. It was a lovely read. So go check that out. Okay, now let's get in today's reading. Let's get in there. Okay, messages. Messages. Six of Swords in his headspace. Knight of Coins in his heart space. It says discs in this deck. Forward energy, what's coming? Knight of Swords. Overall bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups is what is on his mind. And then we have Queen of Decks. So that's what's going on. Okay. That's Divine Masculine. We will do the Divine Feminine. And the top of the deck is what's... Yes, darling? Yes, yes. Okay. And now we do the Divine Feminine. So, Six of Swords. Is somebody picking up the information they've learned? Holding those swords. Those swords come from a lot of pain. There's a lot of thinking about where those swords come from. And in the traditional tarot, Six of Swords means taking those messages that you've learnt, following your inner guidance, which is normally the man on the boat who's leading you, which is your intuition, spirit, universe, God, whatever you want to believe in. And you're moving away from a dark situation and you're moving into the light. You're normally moving on water, which can be a very emotional ground. So this divine masculine here is going through some kind of logical, and I say logical because they work from logic generally, but a sword is logic. So they're working through a logical standpoint. The science behind it all, balancing. Somebody's moving away to balance. What's in the divine masculine's heart space is the Knight of Discs. Well, the Knight of Discs is the Knight of Pentacles, and it's the only slow move. It is the slowest moving knight of the deck, but is the only knight who makes it to king. He's the only knight who will Trojan on through, regardless. It might be slow. It's very painful. But he's not going to give up that staff. He's going to keep going. That disc will penetrate. That knowledge will help this masculine move forward. And saying moving forward, in his overall energy, what's his intentions here? Well, his intentions are the Knights of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is an action man. A man of action. A man of his word. A man who's going to come swooping in with these three swallows and his sword. And if you're not ready, well, this could be quite drastic, dramatical. Shock tactics here. I feel shock tactics. So this masculine's going to come in and you're just not going to be aware at all. And he's coming with swords, truth, science, logic, the realization. And it's took him a long time. But he's adamant he's going to make it to the king. Headspace for the feminine. Heart space for the feminine. We had two that turn, so I'm going to leave those to the side like I did the masculine. Overall energy for the feminine in this situation. What's her intention? The divine feminine in this situation. And what is crossing her and stopping her moving forward, or crossing the situation between the two here. Okay. And we have two at the side. And then we have the deck there. And we'll leave those there. Okay. So, we'll do the crossing over last. So what's in the headspace of the feminine? Now we know what's in the headspace of the masculine. Oh. We have the Queen of Discs. So here we have the Knight of Discs. So this man coming forward who sees you as this Queen of Pentacles, his Queen of Pentacles. Could be younger than you. Could be the same sign. Could be the same sign. Queen of Pentacles is thinking about her money, her growth, her independence, her stability. She's going around things logically. She's really analysing everything here. She isn't going from a place of emotional standpoint. She isn't overtly emotional. She isn't overtly loud. She isn't overtly anything. This woman's very good at sitting back, relaxed, content, motherly. She wants to grow things, this woman. She's sitting on the end of the bed, fertile ground. What's in her heart space? Two of Cups. A soulmate. A connection that may have spilt over in the past. Somebody from her past. If it's not past life, it's a past relationship. This person, the feminine, is holding this divine masculine deep in her heart, even though he's over there dipping the well. She knows this is her Two of Cups. So in her heart space is this Two of Cups. What's her intention here? The Zero card. Moving forward. Endings, new beginnings. Standing on top of this platform. Allowing it to be what it is and taking that leap of faith. The Fool. Taking that leap of faith. Standing on those bird's wings. Standing on his intuition, on your intuition, on the knowledge and the faith in what you have to move forward no matter what. Somewhat crazy? Oh well. Focused? Ready? With an absolute beautiful smile. So this feminine's ready for a new beginning, even though she's holding this masculine in her heart. And this masculine here is in his head, ready to walk away, or has broke away from things and has learned things and has come to a logical understanding to why this hasn't happened so yet. Okay. What's stopping or blocking the connection with her divine masculine is that she thinks he's still in this King of Wands energy. So maybe she thinks he's burning the midnight oil, smoking, drinking, taking drugs, having a lot of sexual partners. But he's a king. He's not a knight anymore. See, now he's a knight over here, but he's not the Knight of Wands. And I think her fear is that he's going to come in like this, could be quite arrogant. And I think a feminine's worry is that this masculine hasn't, or is only going to come in to want to party and fuck. Sorry, early morning. There you go. It is what it is. What's stopping him is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is an immature, maybe snappy, anxiety-ridden, truth delivered without tact. So what's stopping him is maybe that he said something, or the way he's going to say it isn't very good. Can't really depict what the picture is here, but it's so confusing. Prince of Swords, it's kind of all over the place, and I think that may be what it is. That's the energy of the card. Maybe last time he spoke some truths without tact, or he said something without really going in. Okay. What's at the side intentions here? So what is maybe, what's going on the outside? Well, what's going on the outside is he's got this Ace of Cups and this Queen of Discs. And he already has the Knight of Discs in his heart. So he wants to give overall. His side intentions that we don't see. His Ace of Cups he wants to give to this Queen of Discs. And who are you over here in your head? Oh, look, the Queen of Discs. So this is a masculine who is completely focused on you now and has had a logical realization and a wake up here. For you, Seven of Coins. Busy working on self. Heavily into growth, abundance, Maybe spending a hell of a lot of time by yourself right about now, taking yourself away from people, taking yourself into this cavern where it is just you and your pentacles, your future, growing. Why? 5 of coins is here. Well, 5 of coins in the traditional tarot speaks about somebody walked away from you in the past. And when they did, everything was there that they had. They could have had everything with you. But they chose to walk away from that warmth. And when they chose to walk away from that warmth, it made you focus on self, maybe on work. Because you don't want to have to feel this pain of this person walking out and leaving with this 5 of coins here. Okay, let's go and have a couple from the bottom and let's see what the bottom story is. Okay, well, divine timing is now at play. And the Temperance is here to balance things out. The Knight of Cups came in reverse. Well, the Knight of Cups has taken his mask off here. And he has this cup over the edge, ready to throw forward. So divine timing is telling us that it's now time to balance out this emotional side that's going on within us. And get ready to accept new beginnings that will come forward. Bottom of the deck over here, what the masculine's intentions. Valor. Somebody wants to come in to show you how things are now. They want to come in, they may even come in with this Queen of Swords energy, or to somebody who they see as their Queen of Swords, somebody who will cut them down. The Lovers is here. So there's a choice that this masculine is going to make to step forward to somebody who spoke their truth in the past. Somebody who maybe have just been an option in the past to him. And he realised that maybe, well, yeah, look at you. See underneath, happiness. Complete and utter happiness. 10 of Cups here. With you, he feels like the Emperor. He's been the Hierophant, so he's been through so much. There is a lot of pain associated to this man. A lot of realizations. A lot of having to see the truth within himself. This Divine Masculine's had to face that devil. And it's took him a long time to gather the information he needed. But it's set him forward in this Prince of Discs page, wanting that offer this new coin to somebody. Page of Coins is the corner of the coins here. It's the stepping stone he wanted. Well, now in his heart he is the Knight of Discs. So he's been under an immense healing, and it's forward chariot movement underneath. So this Divine Masculine has gone through something that's turned it quite logical, and seen that now he knows where he wants to give his cup. Let's just pull 1 or 2 on this Prince of Swords here, and then we're going to leave it there. Okay, clarify the Prince of Swords. We have 3. Fill out. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Indolence. So somebody's kind of working out where they want to move forward with their love. Figured out what they've done wrong. Okay. So we have the 3 of Swords. Sorrow. Worry. And gain. So this Divine Masculine with this Prince of Swords is worried now, because I think he may be worried. What's he worried about? The fact that you might bring up the fact that he went to a third party energy and he created massive sorrow here. And he understands that he did this. This is bringing him a lot of worry and burdens right now with this find of coins. Conflict. There's a hell of a lot of worry and issues surrounding this third party energy that he's got here. 9 of coins. The gain that he got from the third party, I don't think was quite what he thought. 3, 5 and 9, all the odds is. No. The luxury he wanted with this 4 of cups, he didn't get. This divine masculine built something here and was looking for something and didn't quite get it. So he might have come into you in the past and spoke a truth, or didn't get from you what he wanted. Maybe you wouldn't accept this third 3 of swords energy. That could have been an addiction, or you being a third party, or you being the other woman. Trumps. Yeah. And he played himself. By walking away from you, the Queen of Swords, he played himself and he realises, yeah. And now he's in this defeat mode. This five of Swords. He's admitted defeat. So this is what's all been going on. And that's why he's transformed. And this is why his head and his heart and his overall space is where he is. So this masculine's feeling very defeated. Give me one on the defeat card. Any more messages on the defeat card? Okay. There's been too much interference going on with the divine masculine. A hell of a lot of cruelty was maybe given to you. Or maybe he's going through this right now, this 9 of Swords energy. And he's realising he's facing his own karma. This masculine wants a new beginning here because he's facing his karma. Yeah. He's facing his karma and he realises that he has to give this Prince of Swords energy to come forward. He wants this Empress here, but he realises there has to be death to something before. So he knows now full on, you stated your case before, you've broke away, he's now living his karma, and he realises there has to be death to something before he can come in, because he wants to offer this cup to who? His Queen of Cups. He wants complete success and balance with you. He's, yeah, the Prince of, so he's definitely somebody who may be a bit younger than you. Oppression has been something that he has been dealing with during this time. So this divine masculine has really been going through it karmically, or with karma. Wherever he chose, wherever he's gone, from the cards just coming out, he seems to have faced something that he wasn't expecting to face. And he's seen something that he probably wasn't expecting to see. So let's go in here with the divine feminine. So under the deck for the divine feminine, we've already been there. So let's clarify what the divine feminine is here. The Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. Regarding a 2 of Swords situation. 6 of Swords. So, for the divine feminines here, there's a passionate new beginning. But this is going to be guarded. She's going to guard her heart here. Or maybe it's calling for you to guard your heart and just protect it. Use your intuition here. Because the Six of Swords is something that you walked away from. Somebody, you've made your lessons and you walked away. So I think because you wanted to make this new passionate beginning, you had to kind of just protect your heart, go with your head, focus on work. Take the lessons of old, which are these Six of Swords. Take those lessons, all those knowledge. Yeah, look, see, he's in the Six of Swords and his energy up here. So he has learnt his lessons, logic. He's seen them, picked them up, take them with him. You are mirroring exactly the same. And you're transformed here. So you're transforming. And I think that may be why this Divine Masculine here is using this Knight of Swords energy to come forward. Transforming. Because there was an illusion around who he thought you were. Maybe he thought that you was just the Queen of Wands. This temptress woman. Or the illusion. Let me just go in. Let me just have a look. Because that could be the karmic here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the illusion was here. He went off. So while you manifested this new beginning and transformed, why are you protecting yourself? Well, you're protecting yourself because the man you wanted went off here and left you. This Nine of Wands energy. Let me just have a look. So he left you with burdens. And this brought on the Ace of Swords. This cut you down quite deeply. There's blood on this sword. Left you mentally anguished underneath the deck there. Yeah, by the man you thought was your lover. Could even have children with this man. King of Cups is a man that can have children with you. Somebody from the past. Knight of Wands. There was a lot of passion. Yeah. But there was a Tower moment that came in. And Six of Cups spells somebody went back to somebody from the past. Eight of Cups. Now they've seemed to have left them though. And he wants to come in with his Knight of Swords offer. From the six. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's under the deck there. Okay. So while you're moving on here, feminine, you're still holding on to that masculine from the past here, aren't you? Regardless how much he hurt you. Ten of Coins. You see him as somebody that you can grow with. Oh, yeah, what was that? What was that? There was a flipper. There was a flipper. Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Yeah. But it left you full of burdens. It left you full of burdens. Oh, and the vixen came, the devil. Cool. And left you completely stabbed in the back. So you put your Five of Wands up. You battled it out. Protected yourself with this Seven of Wands. Went in a complete new direction. Because you wasn't having none of this Four of Cups anymore. And you wanted to give yourself the Nine of the Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this masculine's watching you completely heal and walk away from him. Balance out everything that has happened to you. Happily moving forward in this Eight of Pentacles. But the wheel's here. And the Chariot. Oh, somebody's moving forward quickly. Divine timing is here. And the Knight of Cups is going to come in. The Knight of Cups is going to come in. And he wants to give you this cup of love. He wants to party and celebrate. He wants to move forward. Because he's learnt lessons here. And he learnt his lessons through his queen, through somebody. The Queen of Wands is here. So this masculine has been out there learning lessons. And his karma really has. Whatever he did to you is been done to him. The Eight of Cups and the King of Swords. So the Eight of Cups, you walked away from this. It turned you into somebody who stood in this King of Swords power. And you will cut anybody down. If they're not going to, if this masculine, everything that you've been through and you've healed, you've dropped all those burdens. And you're now waiting for your Ten of Cups. That's it. But you'll happily cut it down if it's not right. Yeah. It might take you a long time in this Knight of Pentacles energy, but you don't care. You really don't care. Why? Because Six of Pentacles means balance. You know that the longer you sustain and speak your truth, go along and find your own happiness, you will get somebody that's balanced. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck. You want your King of Pentacles. And he's coming. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Because there's been death to here. There was a crossroads and somebody buried this death. And they're now seeing you glow up. And they want to come in. This Page of Pentacles wants to come in because he's been watching this Queen of Cups. Yeah. And he wants to, the Knight of Swords wants to come in and show you how much he wants to work with you and grow with you now. Somebody wants to walk away from where they are. It's not serving them. But you really have glowed up here. You're focusing so much on yourself. And that's why this morning's healing message really does resonate. So if you're feeling a bit stuck, go and watch the healing message from this morning. Five of Cups. Aha, here it comes. Here it comes. The conflict, the war. Because there's going to be death to a situation. So, this masculine might come in telling you that there's, wherever he's been, whatever he's doing has now ended. And I'm not sure if you're going to believe him. I don't know. You may not. But his overall intention is to give you this cup of love. Are you going to accept it? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what you'll do? But I know you're not going to fall for the bullshit this time so much. I think circles have really closed out now. And the chaser, the runner, is becoming the chaser. Karma has called his name here. And it's heavily paying him a visit right now. Let's take a couple from the island time. Yeah, so this divine masculine is going to come in. And I don't know if he's going to tell you that he's probably been facing or going through what he did to you. He may do. Who knows? Let's get one final deck of cards just to see what's going on. Boys, can you shut my door, please? Thank you. School holidays mean children are running around. But there you go. It's life. Hope it doesn't interfere too much. They're only 4 and 8. What can I do? Okay. Any messages regarding this divine masculine, divine feminine connection? That is going to be for the best. Okay, that's all we're taking. I'm not going to go any deeper than that. And that is where it ends. Keys on a ring. There may be many options and decisions. There may be an unconventional string along type situation. Maybe even a one-night stand. So there might be many options around you right now. Oh, so this masculine has got many options. Probably having a lot of one-night stands. Welcome, love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting to know each other. Heartbreak, pain and separation. There's a shocking attack here. Karmic relationship. Feeling triggers, turmoil, residential lessons and letting go and loving you. So I think you let go of this, or this masculine is letting go of these karmic relationships, realising that these one-night stands aren't serving him. And he might want to just focus on opening up his heart. He wants to meet the one because his heartbreak and pain and the separation that he's going through, the deception behind why you're separated here. There could be a shocking attack that brings this masculine in. So there could be something that he comes in regarding this karmic relationship that he's in. Yeah, the sword and the rose. So he's going to come in to give you some clarity and some truth around why or what's going on. This masculine hasn't really got much, security and stability, growth. Not enough. Frustrated in the relationship he's in. Lack of confidence, maybe self-sabotage, the fear of ego or losses here and jealousy. But there's a soul connection, a partnership agreement or a soul contract that needed to be signed out with you two due to codependency and issues. So if this divine masculine has codependency issues, addictions, drugs or whatever, he had to walk away to learn his karma with this other person and really feel what being heartbroken and stabbed in the back was all about, to understand the power of what real love is, and that self-indulgent is not going to go, that is not that way. So he can date who he likes, meeting somebody new, get back out there, but it just wasn't enough. Why? Why wasn't enough? Because all he wants is his twin flame in this union, and he realises now that he has to ascend and put a death to the old way, the old relationships, before he can move forward. This is somebody who is ascending and somebody who's going through massive karmic cycles. This person may come in and really need some healing properties from you right now, even though you may have done that in the past or be that in the past. I think that is going to be your test. Can you really love this man again? And show him the compassion that you showed him all the other times, even though maybe in the past, we know it wasn't if more, maybe he did leave you hurt and broken in the past. Have you healed enough to extend that hand again? Well, who knows? But the divine masculine wants to come in, and he wants that. Let's just get a couple from the Love Oracle from Dorian Virtue regarding this twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine connection. Please give us any cards to give me an insight regarding the love connection between this divine feminine and divine masculine, if this resonates to you. Please, Spirit, give us something that's of a positive nature regarding this connection. Free yourself. It's the time to take back your control. So that's why he had to go and learn his lessons. You have learnt how to stand up and free yourself from the lessons that you had here. Because the situation involves marriage. And yeah, I was looking at this card and somebody was talking about this card earlier today. This feminine is really looking forward to this marriage. And yeah, he looks a bit shell-shocked. Maybe not so keen, maybe non-committal in the past. So the reason that you had to heal was so this divine masculine or separate, so maybe he could go away and deal with the situation of this codependency and not being able to commit. And I think maybe he's learned now that he can. And he has to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if this masculine may have hurt you or did something, this is maybe calling for you to make the effort, even though he fucked up. I know that's a backwards arsehole way of doing things, and I know it's not fair sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes that's the way it has to be. very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes in now. So if you want this divine masculine, I think you have to put yourself down to understand that he's going through, look, a lot of codependencies, and you have to release the ex of who you thought it was. Because now you're going to call it in the soulmate that you really deserve. You've been in separation for long enough. There's forgiving and learning. Find that playful side, and this new love will grow. Trust that it's going to come, because you're going to give yourself this honeymoon phase is going to come in. Give this relationship a chance. And you really do need to get to know each other again. There may be children that affect the relationship. So you could have children with this person, or he's out there dealing with a karmic who has children. And that's one of the main lessons that he is learning at this time, is to face his karma where it comes to children and relationships. Yeah, it very much does feel like that. Well, I hope that was giving you any kind of insight to the divine masculine, divine feminine. Join me again later on, or tomorrow. If I'm not back today, I shall be back tomorrow with love messages from your person. So have a good day, and I will speak to you soon.